Alright, so I'll go to YouTube, right? Type in Ranno Rivals 2 guide. And there is nothing besides this find your main video, which is really good. But it only goes over little basics and stuff. But we got nothing. So here I am, 9 hours on Rivals 2. I'm making a Ranno guide. First, let's go over his little basic movement. So he's really quick on the ground. So you're going to be relying on a lot of your tilts, jab, to create that space. Or to whiff punish, get that space. Dash attack as well. Really good at whiff punishing too. He is really slow in the air though, so it's pretty deceptive. So when you jump, you lose all your momentum. So you don't keep going forward. You just kind of stop in place, which is his main drawback. So you really got to use your movement on the ground in order to make up for that. Starting off, I want to start off with like his ground normals. So his jab is this little 1, 2, 3 gentleman, or you can go into the rapid jab, and that puts little poison darts on them. But I'll go into that later. It seems like a bad move until you realize you can cancel each of these hits into any tilt you want. So what you're mainly going to be doing is going to be doing that jab into down tilt or into up tilt as well, because those are your combo starters. Boom. But I'll go over that after. That's his jab. Really simple. Next I'll go into his forward tilt. It's this little swing that hits both sides, hit farther in the front than it does in the back. It does good damage, it's like 12 or 13%. Sends him at an okay angle. I think it'll be good for racking up damage. Not really as to like walk up and do it though. Maybe cancel it into your grab or cancel jab into it sometimes. But it's not too reliable. Because they kind of fall out of it. So it's not my favorite move, but it's okay at racking up damage at low percents. After that, we'll go into his up tilt. It's kind of gives the feel like an anti-air, and it is one, and it's also a really good combo starter. Or not a combo starter, but oh yeah, it's a good combo starter, but not like to fish for this all the time. Combos into like every single aerial you can imagine. And that'll be his up tilt. His down tilt is your main move you want to be using though. Because it sets up, one, it sets up tech situations like that on the platform. And two, it has that 2 hitboxes. So the inside one will send them away. And then the outside one is the more vertical one. And that's what you want to be hitting, because that combos into all your other aerials. The other way you want to be using down tilt, you want to be using this move whenever you can. I have Zedber in a bad spot. There we go. You want to be using this move whenever you can in a tech situation to set up for your other moves and get your combo started. Last, it's not a tilt, but it's his dash attack. It's a little deceptive because you can kind of pass through people with it, but there is a good hitbox on the end of it that sends people sort of upwards, and that's what you want to be hitting. It's a little rough to use, but I think it's a good move. Once you get used to the spacing of it. After that, let's go into his smash attacks. So his down smash hits on both sides. Not the greatest smash attack in the world. Sends like a good angle. But really, if you're gonna be punishing with a smash attack, you know you have that time. You want to be using forward smash to hit them on the ground. You mainly use this after like a tech situation. So say he techs away into the edge, hit him with an F smash after, and boom, you got it. If you fully charge F smash, he sends out this palm. He does a ton of damage, but probably not going to be using it too much. Up smash is probably the one you're going to be hitting with the most. So it has a sweet spot at the top of it, one of those diamond cutter up smashes. Try to rack up some damage. Good protect situations as well when they're on the platform directly above you, because that makes it the easiest to space. You'll get that sweet spot of it, get some kills at high percents. Those are your smash attacks. For your aerials, this is where, even though he has the bad airspeed, Ranno really shines with his aerials. So going first with his neutral air. Sorry about that. At low percents or even like mid percents, it'll set up these tech situations, and then you can get your combos after that. That's what I mainly think it's going to be used for. It's good all around, just the lingering hitbox too. If you want to hit someone, just get a really quick hit and then back away. Forward air is his main kill aerial. It has 3 hitboxes. So at the very bottom, where you see that little star at the bottom, it'll send people straight downwards. You can get combos off that. If you hit the middle of it on the outside, it sends them outwards. And then if you hit them at the top with it, it has a little weak hitbox. So you want to end your combos probably with the middle hitbox of it, where it sends them outwards, because that's how you get them off stage. If you want to go for these spikes, maybe after a tech chase, you can do that. It doesn't have a lot of range. So if you put 2 and 2 together, right, he doesn't have a lot of airspeed and doesn't have a lot of range on this move. It's going to be a little bit harder to land than it seems, even though it is quick and it's a really strong move. You're going to have to get stuff set up into it. You're not going to be landing that raw too much unless you call it like a jump or something. Back air is a really important move to get good with, because you have to get good at hitting the sweet spot of it, which is that it sends them really far out, and then it also has this weak hit of it, and this weak hit of it is something you really got to play around with. I wish you can like turn around here, because you can get you can get that weak hit, you get a tech chase off it, or you can like barely bounce it off them and then get the grab after. If you do get that hit that sends them into a tech chase, you follow that up with like your down tilt or whatever you want to tech chase with. It's also a move that you want to end your combos with if they're too far for forward air to hit. So obviously I can hit forward air right there, but if they're a little farther out, you really got to get good at getting that sweet spot and doing turnaround back air to get that sweet spot of back air and end your combo. It's going to be a lot easier to end your combo with forward air than it is the back air though, because you are going to get that weak hit of back air a lot, and it's good. It's going to send them off the stage and put you in a good advantage state, but you really want to be ending them with the sweet spot of that back air. For his down air, it's a weird move. So it's that single hit, but if you land that single hit, it goes into 3 hits and it pops them upwards. I see a lot of people try to follow that up with like a jump after, and you can do that, but if you can hit fall the third hit of it, you can get really longer combos. That's his down air, and then we can go on to his up air. Up air is probably my favorite move to use just because of how cool it looks. It's this double hit upwards, and it has the strong hitbox on like the outside of the up air. So if you see that darker blue line, that's where his strong hitbox is going to be on that move. So it doesn't really kill too often, so you can't end your combos with it, or you can't end a combo with it if you want to keep juggling. But if you want to send them off stage, you got to use other moves or get kills, so you got to use your forward air or back air. Up air is really good as a combo tool though, just following up air, because of how low it sends people. You can get so much off of this move. I did forward air, back air, up air. Oh yeah, we can go on to his specials. So he does have a projectile in his needles. A single needle, one charges 2, 3, and then up to 4. And they put these poison darts on the opponent. You see the green bubbles out there. It's supposed to do damage over time, but I haven't figured out how that works. So maybe it doesn't work, or maybe it doesn't do that anymore, but it does say that in the tutorial guide that it does work. Or that's how it's supposed to work. The main way to use needles are there's some little magic dependent things, like versus Crag. If he throws out his wall, you throw out these 4 needles and immediately breaks, so he's limited in his recovery. Another way to use this is when they're off stage and they're trying to recover, kind of throw these out and you hit them during their double jump or after, or when they try to do something and they're kind of hit out of it, and then you can set up for your edge guards after that. Going through his bubble, it's the most interesting mechanic for him. I haven't really figured out how to use it really well yet because I have like 5 hours on Ranno. You can spawn this bubble and control it and place it in certain areas of the stage. I see people place it like right here because I think it might like kind of protect him when he's recovering and doing stuff, like on the edges of the platforms. I haven't gotten too good at it, but the more poison darts you have on your opponent, the longer time that they spend in the bubble. So if I hit him into there, he spends like, I don't know if that is 4 seconds, but let's call it 4 seconds inside the bubble, depending on how many darts he has. And then after you hit them into the bubble, you kind of just want to use an attack after, rack up damage. They won't get sent as far, but if you can time it so that as they're coming out the bubble, you are hitting them, that's what you want to do. There really is no end lag after they come out of it, so it can be a little tricky to time, but once you get good at that, you're gonna be racking up kills. As for his up B, it's this little, it's just a pretty almost vertical, almost straight up up B. Can be angled a little bit, so you can go a little bit far with it. It's a good move. You can also press down B after in order to go into the dive kick part of it, or you can press A at the top and you'll shoot little poison arrows, and that gets darts on them. Not too many uses for this. It can be fast felled. Yeah, I haven't used it too much yet, but it's really important for you to get good at getting these dive kick cancels off the off edges. It really opens up Ranno's movement, and it's like a huge part of his kit to be able to get good at that. You can delay it a little bit, but yeah, once you get good at this, Ranno's gonna feel a lot smoother because he'll be able to get back on the stage. Another use for his up B as well is the dive kick down is actually really strong. That can kill. It is a kill move, and if you do get the second hit of it off stage, it sends them pretty far out and it can kill. Into his side B, slow, but it's a command grab. Mainly used if you like know your opponent's dashing at you a lot. You're gonna swallow them, put them into the double, and you can rack up your own damage off of it. The main way that you're gonna be using it though is when you're recovering. You can grab onto the stage with it, or you can grab onto the ground and launch yourself pretty far forward. So you do this launch by holding jump, but be aware that if you do hold jump, you will use your double jump. So you'll be able to up B and everything after, but I'm mashing jump here, you can't jump after. But you still have a lot of movement options with it, even if you do choose to use it that way. So that's your up B, the side B, neutral B. Down B spawns a bubble for you, and you can move this around as much as you want. Like I said, I'm not good at the placement stuff for it yet, but you can mess around with it and see where you like to put it. The good thing about down B as well is that it stalls you in the air a little bit, so you can really mix up your recovery options by moving around, but just pressing down B. And if you don't even want to move around the bubble, you can just stall yourself in the air. As for his grabs are mostly used to put people in disadvantage. Back throw can be used to combo depending on if they DI in, but that's gonna be pretty rare for you. You can get like a forward air back air off of it. But up throw and forward air aren't really too useful. Besides just getting space. His main throw you're gonna be using is gonna be down throw, because it does put them in tech situations and you get a tech chase off of it. You can get two regrabs before they break it. So you can do this. But if you try to grab again, they'll break it, and you have to follow up your tech chase with a move. As for his general game plan, like I said, he is really quick on the ground, slow in the air. So you really got to be weaving in and out of your opponent's space and really getting good at Ranno's movement to get your attacks in, because people are going to be quick in the air. So you really got to weave in and out and try to whiff punish people, and then fish for your down tilts, your soft bears into your tech situations, and get good at following up off that. Some quick combos, like I said, he is really freeform, which is one reason why I like him. You can do whatever you want. So I'm not gonna go over like general or like anything too complicated, but you can get stuff like down tilt and an up smash for a kill. You can get your down tilt and the forward air, send them off stage for kills. Up air strings for juggling, and that's basically it for him. Like I said, I just want to do this guide because like I didn't see anything, and this is just the culmination of what I learned on my own and like watching people in the past few days. And I just want to open up the possibility to other people, because I know he's a popular character, but I just seen like nothing on how to play him. So yeah, maybe I'll make more of these. Probably charge like 15 bucks. That'll be my goal. If I make 15 bucks, I'll do another one. All right, but yeah, that's it.